Hollywood. Boxing greats Joe Frazier and Ken Norton. Jazz musician Joe Sample. Comedian Monica Piper. And a visit from Santa. Plus, Tom Scott and the band, along with me, Dan Miller. All here tonight on the Pat Sajak Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Sajak.
They seem happy to see me. Thank you. That's all right. I appreciate that. Thank you. We have to do something. Where I'm sorry, folks, to interrupt the show already. We just started. Are they here? I just got word as we came out. The audience. We have. Artie, can we take a look at the audience? We have sort of an incomplete crowd here. We have like empty chairs, and that's because like a group was late coming in or something, and they're outside the door. Can I let them in? Am I authorized to open this door? Excuse us. Get right with it. Let me get. Hi, are they here? Yeah. Where are they? Oh, hi, hi. Welcome to the show. Come on down, folks. Come on over here. Come on this way. Sure, come on. Maybe. Sure. Hi. See, the others don't greet you personally, do they? Ooh. Oh, well, I'm fine. Oh, it's a pleasure to see you. Hi, how are you? Nice seeing you. Come on into the show. We got some pages to help out here. Let's see. Just come on up here, ma'am. Follow me. Just watch out the cameras here. See the young lady up there in the red jacket? If you watch your step, a lot of wires here. But if you fall, you could really just sue the heck out of this network.
There you go. You got it.
How are you? Nice seeing you. Hi. Although I think, actually, if you read the back of your ticket stubs, you won't get a nickel. Hi, how are you? Nice seeing you. Hi, we're on the air. Enjoying. Thank you for coming. If you weren't here, how would you be spending the day?
Eating.
Eating. Hi, how are you? Nice seeing you. Just head up there. Hi, welcome to the show. Hi, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Hi, how are you? Hi. You ever been greeted like this by Johnny? I'll bet no. Hi, how are you? Come on. Hi, nice seeing you. Hi. You go to school?
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you go to school?
Canoga Park High School.
Oh, yeah, good. You all Canoga Parkers?
Yeah.
Come on, just keep moving on up here. That's fine. How are you? Is this your first television appearance? No?
How you doing?
Hi, fine, I'm fine. This is a great, fine-looking group. You'll laugh when something's funny, won't you?
Oh,
yeah. Sure.
Let's go, Pat.
Hi, how are you? We still have enough seats? Okay, that's great. Just keep it up. Please welcome the new members of our audience, folks. And the best part is we have only 55 minutes left. It's amazing. And we call this a television show. Now I need more explanation. This studio is just in chaos today. First let me introduce the band, and they will introduce our special guest here. Ladies and gentlemen, say hi to Tom Scott and the guys. How are you? I know this guy, but for those who don't, perhaps you should do the introduction.
Well, this is a gentleman who's a fantastic pianist, composer. You probably know him with, among other things, his solo career and his work with the Crusaders. Joe Sample.
Hey, Joe. Welcome. Happy to have you sit here.
Thank you.
We'll hear from you later, too, huh? Good. Thank you. You know, I like this idea. Maybe it's someday we can have someone kind of just sitting in with Dan Miller, helping him announce. What do you think? Say hello to Dan right over there. Hi, Dan. How are you?
Okay, a little reminiscent of the old opening to the Morton Downey show for some reason.
Yeah, it is.
On behalf of the crew and the staff and everybody here, I want to thank you for the big Christmas party last night.
It was fun. We had a good
terrific,
time.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Thank you all for coming.
A great party.
We had a good time.
We did indeed.
But it's interesting, you know, at Christmas parties, people sometimes indulge a little bit, and you know, the reaction changes during the night. Like about 8 o'clock last night, people were coming up to me saying, "Gee, Pat, this is a great party, thanks." And by about 10 o'clock, it was, you know, how come these hors d'oeuvres are so chintzy? And then around midnight, it's, you know, how about a Christmas bonus, you wheel-spinning geek, you know, thing. But it was nice anyway.
It was great.
Yeah.
One little problem with the party.
What was that? Oh, a complaint?
Well,
You
I
want a
won't
refund?
mention, I won't mention the problem, but I do think the SWAT team moved in, handled it efficiently. There was no bloodshed, you know. very
Yeah,
little.
that's true. That is good news.
Were you the last to leave?
Well, just about. As the host, you know, you stay there. And
Just about. Who was later? Who stayed there longer?
a few might still actually be there. Did anyone not show? Yeah, I think
Ken's still
Ken
there?
from our research staff is still there trying to figure out exactly what his job is.
But everybody behaved themselves.
Everyone was a well-behaved group, and I appreciate
Our
it.
staff, the Wheel of Fortune staff,
Right.
and the McNeil Lehrer Hour staff.
That's right. Few people know that I'm a co-executive producer of the McNeil Lehrer
know
Report.
that.
Do you know that, by the way? Yeah, it's true. In addition to Mr. Sample, whose music you'll be hearing all night with the band, and he'll be performing later as well, comedian Monica Piper is here, and two boxing greats, Joe Frazier and Ken Norton, are along. And coming out in just a minute, ladies and gentlemen, Wake the Kiddies, Santa Claus will be out here. Stay with us.
How is JCPenney becoming the fashionable choice in fine jewelry? With a lot of style.
Now available for the first time, the complete recordings of Olga Montero and her magic harp, including such classics as...
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and go.
Gee, sounds awful, Bob.
It's no day at the beach, Steve. Sore throat, cough.
Try one of these.
Sugar-free Nice showers your throat with medicine for icy, cool relief.
Oh, cool. Feels better. Guess it's back to work for me.
Yeah.
Put your throat on ice with Nice.
When it's late and your productivity is falling off, you can splash a little water on your face, or better yet, revive with Vivarin. Government-appointed experts say it's safe and works, and all you need is one glass of water. So revive with Vivarin.
Welcome once again to Economics Today. Now here's your host, Professor Ira P. Devitt.
My subject today is Joey Weinberg of Joey's Wallpaper Discount Center in Toto, Maryville, and now Warsaw. Now, Joey is having a sale. He's offering 70 square feet of beautiful wall coverings for only $12.88 a double roll. Friends, $12.88 a double roll is economic suicide. These are top quality wall coverings, perfect for your home, your office, anywhere. And Joey has literally hundreds of thousands of these in his 3 locations. But he must, now pay attention, he must charge more. I mean, $12.88 is a ridiculously low price. Joey would have to sell thousands to make a profit. I mean, after all, the customer expects to pay big money for top quality products. I mean, if I were selling wallpaper, I know I would charge,
Visit Joey's on Range Road in Toto, on Highway 30 in Maryville, and now on US 30 in Warsaw.
I don't know what all this commotion is about. I just sell wallpaper.
Welcome back. You know, as co-executive producer of the McNeil Lehrer Report, I think starting after the first of the year, we're going to get those guys to wear sweaters. I think it'll be nice. Good move. We had hoped tonight to have the real Santa Claus with us, but, you know, he's a busy guy this time of year, you know, the reindeer in the North Pole, and, you know, Mrs. Claus and all that. It keeps him occupied. So the best we could do was get a good kind of store Santa Claus, the kind of guy you'd run into who does his job right. Sort of Santa's helper, I guess is the best way to call him. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our own Santa Claus. Here's Santa. You all right? You okay?
Man.
Get some water?
I was on a bender last night, man.
You're,
ho, 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 ho.
Yeah. May I be, there's a hair on your cup. Oh, my Lord. May I be, may I be frank? You're not what I expected. You're a little thinner and the clothes don't fit you real great.
Yeah, well, you know, I gotta stop drinking my meals, you know, but I guess, a little thin here, but you know what I do is I have stuffing, you know, inside here.
Yeah.
And I kind of got this little, you know, lots of times you stuff it with a newspaper, you roll up that newspaper, shove it in there, you got ink all over your hands. So what I did, was the idea that I came up with, stuff myself, I go down to the barber shop, you know when you get your hair cut, all that hair is on the floor, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of scoop it up, you know, right? Scoop it up, and you just kind of shove it in there, just kind of like,
oh my
right? Stuff, you know? It works real good, you know?
Yeah.
Stuff in there, okay?
And it's a lovely aroma, too. Now, now you look, even though you look a little out of place for the job, I would still think that there's nothing more joyous, more wonderful this time of year than to be there with the kids and have them look into your eyes and see Santa and to see that kind of joy.
Yeah, I love those kids bouncing on my lap, you know, right? Yeah. Like I'm not a man, if you know what I'm saying, you know? They're jumping around on my lap, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta wear a cup, you know?
All right.
Plus, you know, I'm not the best-looking guy that's ever lived, you know, but I gotta listen to these kids going, oh, mommy, look, oh, Santa's ugly, oh, Santa's ugly, you know, like, since when Santa's supposed to be Richard Gere, you know, right?
You have a point there, yeah.
So, you know, plus, you know, I may not be that pleasing on the eye, but you ever see that real Santa Claus guy? That's a fat pig if I ever saw one, huh?
Now, certainly, I mean, I just don't think
I'd like to see what his arteries look like, man. He's a little that lobster butter sauce, man.
I don't think you're in the right spirit here for this thing. So you don't like kids on your lap?
Well, I mean, okay, well, let's see how you'd feel. You get some 300-pound 10-year-old sitting on your lap, right? Going like this, going, I want toys, I want all these toys. I want Ninja Turtles. I want Ninja Turtles. Big old 300-pound guy. I want Ninja Turtles. I want Raphael. I want Leonardo. I want Michelangelo. Meanwhile, I want the feeling back on my left leg, you know?
Yeah. So, this is tough. Now, you sound, forgive me, but again, it's...
You know, I was going to say something else, too, you know?
Yeah.
It's a little humiliating. Look at it. You know, like, I bathe. You know, I may not be great looking, but I bathe. I take showers and stuff. And so, you know, you figure... I mean, how bad do I look that the parents, when they come, the mothers, they make these kids, look at this. This is the most humiliating thing. They make their kids wear these, before they sit on me, these...
That's bad. I kind of side with the parents on that one. Now, are you sound a little bit, forgive me, Santa. May I call you Santa?
Sure.
Yeah. You sound a little bitter.
Well, I'm not bitter at all. I mean, it's not the best job I ever had, you know, but then, you know, I got a felony rap. What am I supposed to do, right? You know, so, there's better jobs, there's worse jobs. I have a job that, around the holiday season, there's the good benefit of it is I get to see the joy in some kid's face or, you know, try to let them experience the joy of giving. And it's a good feeling I get sometimes on there, you know. As a matter of fact, I wrote a book about my experiences.
Oh, we have that here.
So, yeah.
This is about your experiences as Santa. Well,
right.
it's a heartwarming little book. It's called Get Off My Lap, Punk. Well, listen, Merry Christmas to you, and thank you. Happy Spirit of the Season. Santa Claus. Bring a tear to your eye. Monica Piper, a very funny lady, will be out in just a moment. Stay with us, folks. And we have boxers later. Mr. Frazier is here, and Mr. Norton is here. See you later.
Mr. Kayam, I hate shaving.
Doug, try this Remington microscreen. It shaves as close as a blade, or your money back. No other shaver makes that promise.
Smooth. Now I know why he bought the company.
The Remington microscreen.
Not long ago, when the goldfish spilled, this was the picker-upper. Today, the Hoover Double-Duty Wet and Dry Hand Vac picks up dry and picks up wet with ease. Pick up the Double-Duty Wet and Dry Hand Vac. Hoover invented it.
Today's Duracell batteries is quite simply a cut above. That's because it lasts up to 30% longer than the one from a few years back. Duracell. You can't top the copper top.
This time of year, every year, it's gift shopping, tree trimming, card sending, entertaining. So when I find something that saves me time, I go for it. Like party trays from the Kroger Delicatessen. They've got 16 varieties, each made to order, so I get just what I need. This year, save yourself some time. Order a party tray from the Kroger Delicatessen.
Pick up your party guide at the Kroger Delicatessen.
Christmas shopping made easy at Maple Lane Mall in LaPorte. Shop our 25 stores and businesses, including our new Kmart entrance into the mall. At Majericks Hallmark, you'll find a complete selection of Hallmark items. Gifts and collectibles include Precious Moments, Dickens Village, Emmett Kelly, and more. Our Reader's World features books, magazines, and special orders. Santa is in the mall daily in his scene from the movie Prancer. Photos are only $3 at Maple Lane Mall, Highways 2 and 39, LaPorte.
It's Highlands Holiday Sale. With everything they're really wishing for this Christmas on sale for a song. Like a sharp VHS remote video recorder with high-speed search, just $227. Highlands Holiday Sale. With savings like these, this could be the merriest Christmas ever.
Our next guest will be appearing January 9th at the Improv in Tempe, Arizona, and can be seen this spring in her first and her very own Showtime special. A big welcome, please, for Monica Piper. Monica.
Well, I'm finally in the holiday spirit. It's been a weird week. My cat was spayed. I didn't even take her. She was all by herself. She said, Monica, I'm a tramp. I have to go. I have 1,066 babies. I'm tired. I have a dog and 3 cats. Any other single women have all these animals? No, Monica, just you. Wasn't always like that. I was in a relationship. You know how it is. Oh, look, honey, the cat had kittens. Let's keep one. Oh, look, honey, that cat had kittens. Let's keep one. And you're the cute couple in the house with the animals, and then you break up and you're the crazy cat lady at the end of the block. It's me. My grandma, I was with her the other day. She's the original crazy cat lady. She's out of her mind. She's great. I love her, but she's 84 years old. She still bops around in a car. Don't you think that's scary? Last week she pulled up to a red light. By the time it turned green, she forgot how to drive. She's little. She can't even see over the steering wheel. You know how she drives? She drives by looking at the expression on the passenger's face. Yeah, I go, oh, she downshifts. And she's dressing weird lately, too. There's a lot of that, though. You've been around Hollywood lately? Aren't people looking kind of strange? So you just want to go up to certain people, go, excuse me, we've never met, but there's something I just got to know. Was your apartment on fire when you got dressed this morning? Do you own a mirror? But you look good. It's fun to get dressed, go out. I bet it took the women a little longer to get ready, huh? It always does. Man, you're amazing. You can get ready in 2 minutes. I know how you do it. You jump out of the shower, you're all wet, you dry off, you're like dogs. You go like this. And you're standing there with the car keys. Let's go! Then they give you one of these. Come on, babe, you look great. Let's go. They don't even look at you till you get to the restaurant, right? Then it's like... You know you got a mud pack on your face? Yeah, I knew. You want fast and beautiful? Take a cheetah to dinner. But I love men. I make fun of them, but I love men, and I want a new one. I do. I just went through a breakup. Anyone else just have your heart broken? No, Monica. Just you. 5. You know, it's so dramatic when you go through a breakup, isn't it? Your whole life's like a big soap opera. The phone rings like, hello. Oh, it's you. What are you calling me for? We said everything there was to say last time you called. Leave me alone, okay? What's the point? I've told you 1,000 times. I already get cable. I mean, you're an idiot, you know? I don't know, man. The whole thing is so strange. I'm looking for a man. You know, I have a dog. Now, when you come home, is there anything greater than the way a dog greets you? All that love and affection, the way they slobber all over you? I'm looking for a man like that. I want that real bad. Wouldn't you love that girl to come home and have some guy go, "You're home, you're home. I love you." Not too much to ask. I'm going to find a new man. I got the personals here. I did. I thought I'd meet somebody. Let's see. Professor Emeritus, instructor of anthropology, looking for feminine kindred spirit to travel, discuss, seek, and explore. Must have enormous hooters. Yeah, we want to thank you guys for words like hooters and chalubies and bazongas. And that's my favorite thing about men. It is. You can get two guys walking down the street. They can make up words and know what they're talking about. Words that don't even exist. Look at the splazoinkas on that one. You know you do that. You do. That's what you're like. You know, I was shopping yesterday. They have all these new colognes for men. They do. They have this one. It smells like a man. Who wants that? It smells like a man. They don't even tell you which man. It could be Slappy, the bait shop guy. They have one for men now called Eternity. You think when a man's pouring on cologne, he's thinking about eternity? They want to sell it to men. They should call it Tonight. I had a wonderful time.
Very funny.
Nice
fun.
bazoingas, babe.
Bazoingas, thanks, Pat.
I never heard that one. Another guy I've never heard of. Who's this? Slappy?
Slappy, the bait shop guy.
Is this a real human being?
Yes, I met him. He's in Hawaii. I met him in Hawaii. I was just there.
Yeah?
It was great. You've been to Hawaii?
Yeah, it's a good play. I like that.
You know, there's 12 letters in the alphabet in Hawaii. Do you know that? If you've ever been there, you can get in a cab and make up a word, and he'll take you there. Yeah, just go, I want to go to Kikipupuha Street, please. And he takes you there.
Yeah, you like the state? You like
Oh, I
Hawaii?
love it. It was beautiful. There was an earthquake when I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 4.6.
Ooh, scary.
Oh, yeah, you know, they're running around. 4.6, 4.6. You know, we're from California. To us, a 4.6 feels about the same as really good sex, doesn't it?
You were not alarmed. Now, why did I had the impression you talk about being single and looking for me. I had the impression you were married. Am I?
I was married,
Oh.
yes, and we're still very good friends, Pat. It's just that we got married young and our values were confused, and I don't like to dwell on it, but, well, I happen to have the wedding announcement here with me. I think if I share this with you, you'll understand what went wrong.
All right, I'm ready.
Mr. and Mrs. Peter Barron, Jr. wish to announce the wedding of their son, Peter Barron III, a tall, extremely handsome, athletic graduate of Harvard Law School, soon to open a private practice in Boston, to a tiny Jewish woman who smokes.
Boy. There's more?
Name furnished on request.
See, well, that speaks volumes right there. Now, how about before comedy? You had a life before this, I take it? What kinds of things?
Teacher.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was a high school English teacher. It's true. I loved it, too. I really loved teaching, but I had to leave teaching, Pat. I couldn't handle the money and prestige.
A little burnout, maybe?
Yeah, it was a rough school. It was John Hinckley Junior High.
Oh, that is. Oh, that is a rough place. I've driven past that. January 9th, the Improv in Tempe, Arizona. Nice seeing you again. Monica
Great
Piper,
seeing you.
thanks.
Thank you very much.
Take a break. You're back. Joe Sample's going to play. Stay with us.
There's a seat at the Pat Sajak Show with your name on it. For tickets, write tickets. The Pat Sajak Show, CBS, 7800 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles, 90036.
Put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand with the Royal Dirt Devil. It has a revolving brush, and it can handle all kinds of dirt. Pick up the handheld vac that really picks up. Dirt Devil by Royal.
Whoever said diamonds are a girl's best friend never saw gems like these. Ruby red strawberry cheesecake, flawless chocolate mousse, precious brownies. Treat yourself. Weight Watchers desserts are a girl's best friend.
Sometimes I imagine my wimpy sedan is a Nissan Stanza, the new one with the big engine, and I take it shopping in Monte Carlo. I stop for a light, and one of the locals pulls up. My kids are yelling, I think I will.
Passion has turned to obsession.
The child is my son.
Danger surrounds him.
Will you help me?
It's never been so real. Beauty and the Beast, Wednesday.
The magic of Christmas may not touch everyone this year. WSBT Radio is asking for your help through Santa's cause, raising funds to share the dreams and joys of Christmas with those less fortunate than you. A little magic can go a long way. Give what you can this Christmas to Santa's cause on behalf of these local charities and WSBT Stereo 960 AM.
Taking something different on those holiday visits can be a problem. Come to Kroger for beautiful solutions. Gifts like festive fruit baskets brimming with glorious fresh fruit, basket after beautiful basket. And flowers, elegant roses, poinsettias, colorful bouquets, and stunning seasonal arrangements. So take something different on your holiday visits. Go Krogering. See the difference.
Play this and win big. Play cards and win fast. Play them together for big money and cash play fast cash. It's $1,000 instantly, you know that's fast. $1 million on TV, $1 million sure last play fast cash. Now the hoops game wins big, and fast cash wins fast. With so many winners, you know this card game can't last. Play fast cash.
This and this can get you this. And this can get you this. But this and this will get you nowhere. That's why WSBT stations and area restaurants are sponsoring a designated driver campaign to bring everyone home safely this holiday season. Participating restaurants will provide free soft drinks or coffee to a member of your party wearing a designated driver button. Pick up your button at a participating restaurant or here at WSBT and be the life of a party. Designate a driver.
Welcome back. Tom Scott and the band. Joe Sample's been here all evening. So, Joe, I pick up my latest copy of Black Radio Exclusive. You know, I have a subscription to this. And I'm looking here at the top 10 jazz artists of 1989. I see some pretty good names. Wynton Marsalis, Kenny G, Miles Davis, George Benson, Quincy Jones. And who would I see in the #1 spot, according to these guys? Joe Sample. That's a pretty good company. That's nice. Yeah, it could be. And excuse me, Joe, this is getting on my nerves. Do we have this all the time now, this thing? There's no,
Al, back off. Back off. Come on.
Sorry. I just feel like I'm getting ready for a dental exam when it's at least. Now, talk about exciting things. This album, Sample, Spellbound.
Right, Spellbound.
#1 on the charts, the contemporary jazz charts, 16 weeks, huh?
About 13 weeks.
13? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I exaggerate, Joe?
Good.
I'm honest. We're going to feature you now. You can do something from the album?
Yes. I'm going to play the title song, right, Spellbound.
That would be Spellbound.
All
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Sample.
job, Joe. Joe Sample, Tom Scott and the band. We'll be back with Ken Norton and Joe Frazier. Stay right there.
The Pat Sajak Show, sponsored by J.C. Penney. You're looking smarter than ever at J.C. Penney. And by the Kodak Color Watch System for great film development.
J.C. Penney knows choosing the perfect gift isn't easy, especially when you have so many great choices. But if you happen to make the wrong choice, returns and exchanges are easy at over 1,300 stores nationwide.
'Twas right after Christmas, that wonderful time when folks drop their film off where they see this sign. With Color Watch, pictures soon will appear with great color up front and Kodak paper back here. Great memories develop when this seals what you see. Without it, bah, humbug, who knows what there'll be. So bring your film to this seal when the holidays end for happy Color Watch memories again and again.
It's the best tasting dog chow dog food ever.
You know how a great cut can give you a whole new feeling about yourself? That is nothing compared to what the right color can do. Here it is, nice and easy. Pick a shade that's a little lighter, a little darker, whatever. Shampoo it in, and wow, it's you, only better. You're gonna be walking around, tossing that head of yours and loving the way it feels. Nice and easy. Give it a shot.
Oh, my headache. Feels like a freight train is rumbling through my brain. But I took 2 Excedrin. They'll work.
My headache's gone.
2 Excedrin, and it's gone.
When only extra strength headache relief will do, take Excedrin, the headache medicine.
Unbelievable savings at Joey's. Get beautiful drapery material.
This is a CBS News special report. From CBS News headquarters in New York, here is Dan Rather.
CBS News has been told in Washington that the U.S. government, possibly at the White House, expects to make an announcement sometime over the next 25 minutes to half hour about the situation in Panama. This is as much as we know at the moment. This comes amid mounting tension in Panama and reports of extensive U.S. military movements into that country. The Pentagon has confirmed nothing officially, but Panama accused the United States tonight of violating its airspace with observation planes and helicopters in preparation for military action. Frequent movements of U.S. troops and equipment have been seen within U.S. military bases in Panama over the last 3 days, and they appeared to escalate in the last 24 hours and especially in the last few hours. The U.S. has been trying to oust Panama's military ruler, Manuel Noriega, for nearly 2 years. Tensions reached a new high in the last few days, with Panama declaring a state of war against the U.S., and then with a series of violent confrontations, including one in which a U.S. military officer was shot and killed. Repeating, CBS News has been told in Washington that a U.S. government statement about the situation in Panama can be expected over the next 25 to 30 minutes, possibly coming from the White House. Dan Rather, CBS News. We'll keep you informed as time goes along.
This has been a CBS News special report.
Buy any Canon camera with no money down, low monthly payments at participating Canon dealers.
Oh, let me show you. Yeah, no, you can show him. Don't show me. No, but sparring sounds like just a couple of guys goofing around. I mean, is sparring more serious than that?
Very serious.
What are you trying to do when you're sparring? Because you're not getting paid for that, right? Kill. You don't.
He killed me. Well,
Yeah.
what happened, let's say sparring is just like a fight. Matter of fact, when you're preparing yourself for a fight, you want to make sure that you're ready. So
Yeah.
we bring guys like Kenny in and maybe 4 or 5 other more guys that sit around the ring, and then they sit around and wonder who's next.
I mean, do you really try to, you try to hit him? You try to hurt him?
Practice make perfect.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll remember that as this interview continues.
Well, in order for you to get the job done the night of the fight, you have to practice it, you know what I mean? I guess the question always arrived at, why me and this guy here never put the gloves on?
Yeah.
Let's say for money. I mean, love, same thing.
Yeah.
Because
for dough, for big dough.
Well, Kenny came in after, let's say I was professional, but anyway, he learned real well. He stayed with me and he learned, he owed me some money, okay? Well, he grew from, let's say, being in my gymnasium and camp with me.
Gotcha. Well, what's the? Let me ask you about Kenny as a boxer. What's the best thing about him? What does he do? Did he do best as a boxer? No, this is Joe's question.
Well, Kenny can duck. But what happened? Kenny got, let's say, he was a very, very shrewd boxer.
Yeah.
And he got in after a lot of guys, and he learned real well, and did a fine job. But I paid him.
I see.
To the point being, I didn't know how to fight until I was about 25.
That's a little old to get
I jumped pro
started.
at 28.
28. Old guy.
So,
yeah.
I was no.
Yeah. What?
Where you get these questions? Where you get these answers from?
Now,
Do what you gotta
do. You both, I mentioned in the introduction, you both beat Ali. And I'm just wondering at the time, I know your relationships have changed over the years. At the time, what did you think about this guy personally? Because he was, you know, he's always bragging and doing that stuff and working up all the hype about the
I
game.
always thought he was a salesman on the basis of what he was doing, but it was okay, good to sell the show if there was percentage involved. It wasn't percentage. We had a flat guarantee for every fight, so therefore it wasn't on the basis that he had to sell the
Excuse me,
fight.
Kenny's raising his hand. Just a moment. The chair recognizes Mr.
I
Norton.
used to work with Joe quite a bit.
Yeah.
And Joe didn't like the man. But don't lie.
Is Joe lying to me?
Joe told you a story. He did not like Ali.
How about these days?
Well, let's say I love
Still
everybody. I love everybody on the basis that, you know, when the bell rings, I have to do what I have to do. You know what I mean? Everybody have a job to make sure you get the job done right. And he didn't like me. He didn't like Norton. He didn't like anybody. I think he was a flim-flam man. You know what I mean?
Well, you certainly changed your opinion in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, just well, no. No, I'm just telling you, boys making up the excuses of that. He said he was making publicity to sell the fight. We all had guaranteed.
Oh, I see.
So it really wasn't the basis of trying to sell the fight.
Think he's trying to show you guys up at all?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what his motives were. Huh?
What did you think?
What did you think, Joe? What did Joe think? You tell us, Ken.
Whoa, quiet. Now, when I first started learning how to fight with Joe, Joe did not like the man.
Mr. Ali.
Ali.
I love everybody. Until the bell rings. Until the bell rings, then he's on his own.
We may never
You are full of poo-poo.
Where you get these words from?
Just the sight of Ken Norton saying poo-poo is just something. I think that was worth tuning in for, don't you? Now, actually, we have a little bit of footage of each of you in your fights with Ellie, and I guess are they off they're off this tape, as a matter of fact. And the first one is Joe with Ellie. This was 1971, right?
71, right?
The championship.
I think that that was the most exciting fight in the world, and after what? Don't worry about the age. 18 years later, 20 years later, the fight still sells, and we don't get no money. But anyway, I think it's a great fight, and that particular fight, all around the whole entire world, people stayed up to watch that fight.
Yeah. Well,
this
let's
was
see
the
just a
best.
little piece of it from '71. Frazier and Ali was.
Joe Frazier and count of fours up. I've never been knocked out, never been really beat up. See, as what you just said about Muhammad Ali, I never took no beating. I never been beat up.
You never been beat up.
It looked like it was hit pretty good there. He must have forgotten that.
He makes the statement that he never got beat up. Well, something happened.
Yeah. That looked pretty darn close to being beat up to me.
Well, I think that was one of the exciting fights in the world. We all give it all we had. And matter of fact, Kenny was there with me the first time. This is when he got his experience from me. You owe me some money.
I beg you.
A lot of payment. Oh, Kenny's raising his hand again.
Joe, we sparred quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't one way, was it?
No, it wasn't no one way. That's why I stay away from you. But you still owe me some money.
Well, I'm an old man now.
Huh?
I have a family. I have.
Don't start crying.
I have no gas to get home.
How you doing? Good.
Now you're full of poo-poo. Ali versus Norton. This was 1976?
Yeah, 3.
First one, second.
This
What one is it?
This is the 76 fight. We're gonna see a piece of now. What do you remember?
Why not the first one?
Well, because this is the one we have ready.
Well, thanks, buddy.
But I think you'll like what you see here. A look from 76, Norton Ali.
Right hand catches Ali, and the crowd comes to its feet with less than 10 seconds. Ali holding on. Norton is desperate. 6 seconds, 5. The bell is about to ring to end this fight at Yankee Stadium, and we'll be back with the decision. Oh, Norton's breathing at him. Muhammad Ali, still heavyweight champion of the world, and in his corner, Norton is crushed.
He had no name, no prestige, no threat, so I said, I'll beat this guy. So I didn't really train like I should.
You were still barking at him when it was over.
I was barking, but I was saying, Ali, thank you for giving me the opportunity to make the money.
All right. That's a nice thing to say. You look like you might have been saying something else, but if that's what you were saying, that's up to you. Anyway, we have to take a break, guys, and we'll be back and talk some more with Ken and Joe. Stay
Dad, a blade razor with a motor?
Yes, Tori, the Remington Electroblade. Vibrating twin blades feel like they're massaging your whiskers away, or your money back.
Keep the money. I'll keep the Electroblade.
Razor-sharp kid, eh? The Remington Electroblade.
You know, you could eat Quaker instant oatmeal all week long and never have the same flavor twice.
But have maple and brown sugar only once a week? Come on. Quaker instant oatmeal. It's the right thing to do and the tasty way to do it.
Hey, Moneybags, think it was really necessary to buy an Amana refrigerator?
Yeah, our vegetable drawer was starting to look like somebody's science project. See, Amana has this special temperature system in the refrigerator and the freezer, so it keeps food fresh, not just cold.
Ah, so Amana's Temperature system will save us money because our food will remain edible.
Thank you.
Hey, what is this stuff?
It's penicillin. Your mother made it.
When you know exactly what you want, Amana.
This time of year, every year, it's gift shopping, tree trimming, card sending, entertaining. So when I find something that saves me time, I go for it. Like party trays from the Kroger Delicatessen. They've got 16 varieties, each made to order, so I get just what I need. This year, save yourself some time. Order a party tray from the Kroger Delicatessen.
Pick up your party guide at the Kroger Delicatessen.
Christmas shopping made easy at Maple Lane Mall in LaPorte. Shop our 25 stores and businesses, including our new Kmart entrance into the mall. At Majericks Hallmark, you'll find a complete selection of Hallmark items. Gifts and collectibles include Precious Moments, Dickens Village, Emmett Kelly, and more. Our Reader's World features books, magazines, and special orders. Santa is in the mall daily in his scene from the movie Prancer. Photos are only $3 at Maple Lane Mall, Highways 2 and 39, LaPorte.
Babies are having babies. If it happens in your family, neither you nor your child have to go it alone. Call Healthy Babies at 288-6660. It's strictly confidential.
A public service of WSBT-TV, your hometown station.
Welcome back. Monica Piper's here, and I'm here now with Joe Frazier and Ken Norton. Ken, when did you have the automobile accident?
Why?
That was a bicycle.
When was it?
Motorcycle. Was it?
85.
And you were pretty much written off as not going to survive that thing, right?
Sure.
Yeah. And
But the good thing is, I was healthy, and the good Lord wasn't ready, so I'm
Yeah.
still here.
Yeah. Things...
But
not you, Joe.
He was always close, though.
Quiet.
Oh, me.
I don't want...
Oh, hey,
I don't want no close calls like that, talking about he wasn't ready.
Let me ask you about the state of boxing today. A lot of people are saying it's this is not the best era for it. You got not a lot of big names. You got a lot of people maybe boxing past their prime. I'm not talking about anyone in particular.
Well, we can talk about one particular. I think that a lot of people think about what's the problems or what's going to happen to Mike. Mike's doing the job. He's putting all these, anybody that we set in front of him, he's taking them apart.
Yeah.
And
what do you think
no
about
question to that.
What do you think about Foreman, Ken? What do you think about Foreman's work?
I think he has puncher's chance. He's doing very well. Not getting hit that much.
Let me talk. I've been in the
quiet,
ring with
Wilbur.
him, okay? I fought him twice.
Yeah.
I fought him twice. All right? Let me tell you.
Yeah. If anyone's waiting for me to break this up, don't hold your breath.
No, but the point is, right now there's so much money to be made.
Yeah.
George is doing the job, not getting hit, making good money. So if he fights and he loses, still makes money.
That seems to be the topic.
Yeah, but the point being, he has a puncher's chance.
Yeah, yeah. What are you up to these days?
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Well, when I got her, I lost, I think, 40 pounds in the hospital.
Yeah.
Now I'm back to about 230.
Yeah. And what keeps you busy these days? How you?
Well, I opened a Ken Norton's Gold's Gym in Lake Forest, California. I get off the freeway at and it's doing very well.
Good.
Have a very good staff, have a good clientele.
Great.
Have good equipment. When you coming?
Well, I don't.
When you coming?
I don't spend as much time as you might think.
When you coming?
I'll tell you what. If Joe finishes up the show, we'll go now. How about you, Joe? What are you doing these days?
First of all, you got to get by me first.
All right.
To get to you.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Joe and I are pals, Ken. Tell me, what are you doing these days, Joe?
Well, as of now, Marvis is out of the fight game. I have a young man that worked with me doing a fine job, Bud Watson, my brother Tom. They all promote fights. We got one guy, Tyrone Mitchell Fraser. He's up in the rank like number 10, so therefore we're moving him along. And wherever people would like to see me, maybe here and there, I'd be glad to go.
Let me ask you one final question. The word money has come up here a few times. You guys managed to hold on to a fair amount of the money you made? You're broke. Well, you have one broke guy and...
Well, I'm comfortable. I live comfortable. There's no problem. When I was a young man, I was thinking about these days coming by where I couldn't fight for large sums of money. I was one of the guys like Kenny, I just go to the bank and do what I have to do because God's been good.
Lend Ken a few bucks, would you?
Ask him, could he fight again?
The tape's a good one. Five of the greatest together on the tape called Champions Forever. Joe, thanks a lot. Nice having you here. Thank you, Kenny, very much. Stay where we are, guys, because we're going to hear from Joe Sample and Tom Scott and the band. Again, here they come.
When I played football, I crunched quarterbacks. But now I crunch these, JB's Pigskins. The new pork rinds.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Well, what'd he say?
He said, Kirkwood, you're smart, you're aggressive, you're brilliant, creative, aggressive, brilliant.
He said all that, did he?
Well, something to that effect.
Come on, what else?
Stock, sign-on bonus, company car. Of course, I'm gonna turn it down.
The job?
The car.
The Legend sedan from Acura. #1 in customer satisfaction. 3 years in a row.
This is a briefcase, a place to shelter valuable ideas, a guardian for work in progress. But now it's something more. Now it's a lunch bag. Because now there's Top Shelf from Hormel. Top Shelf microwaves in 2 minutes, but tastes like you might have made it from scratch. And since it requires no refrigeration, you can pack it in a briefcase, and lunch, as they say, is in the bag. Top Shelf from Hormel.
There's nothing as warm and comfortable as your favorite robe. And now your favorite robes are on sale at JCPenney. Save 25 to 30% through Saturday on a variety of styles and colors for men and women. With special savings like these, we'll bring out the Santa in you.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Let Kroger brighten your holidays with a wide assortment of gift ideas, seasonal favorites, and special treats to add life to your parties. You'll find thousands of holiday favorites throughout the store, all at our special low prices.
Go Krogering for holiday savings on Herod whole semi-boneless ham, 15 to 19 pound average, just $1.18 a pound. Sliced free, limit 1, please. Kroger has everything you need to get into the holiday spirit. Go Krogering.
At Age of Aquarium's Pet Shop, you'll find a fish for every occasion. We specialize in aquatic marine life, service, and installation. But we're also an all-around pet store with many of your favorite pets and all the supplies and accessories your pet needs for a happy, full life, including Iams and Hill Science Diet dog and cat foods. Visit today. Age of Aquarium's Pet Shop in Goshen, Mishawaka, and now in Elkhart. We put pets before profits. Wouldn't you?
Good job. Thanks, Joe. Great having you here tonight. Joe Sample and, of course, Tom